Nginx demo. So if you know kinematic, it's part of the Docker toolbox. So that's a complete Docker environment you can install and run on your Windows or Mac computer, and it allows you to see what's running and launch containers through kind of a graphical user interface, which is good to test and get a feel that it's still very good for demos. And the way it works in kinematic, if you see the interface here as a catalog of images, you'll see that it actually looks a lot like the catalog you have on Azure. So a demo. I'm going to run this little Hello World Nginx demo. So it's kind of a way to showcase some of the kinematic features. It's just a web server based on Nginx running a Hello World page. So this was instant because the image was already in my environment. But just to show you, on the right side you have your web page here. So that you can see it more easily. So this is basically this kinematic container running Nginx with a test web page, right? And this is the example I'm going to use in other environment. So I have my Docker host, the raw one, which is Docker on Ubuntu, but deployed, exactly the same. The way I would use it once I've deployed it is just to put this host name here. And I'm going to connect to the page. I just have, in that case, to connect. I hope it's readable here. I'm using an SSH so I'm using my username on all these VMs, and here I am in the Docker host, and I can start using Docker from the command line here. This is the first way to use it, so I could do something similar to what I've done in kinematic, which is running the image in detach mode and with the port enabled, port mapping enabled, sorry, to have the port 80 accessible from outside. And similarly, I already have the image on the host, so that very quickly. And once I've done that, I can check it's working. And it's working. So this time I'm accessing this Docker host on Azure and showing you that the workflow is exactly similar. You can use the command line in that case. I have an environment that is one host running on Azure, and I'm running the similar image which is running on kinematic. I could do this and access the web page because I actually did something more in this host, which is, if you look at the settings here for the VM, there's something called endpoint. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with Azure, you need to know that. And endpoints are basically ports that are open, right? And by default, you have the SSH port that is open so that you can connect to the console. But I actually added an HTTP port, just so that I could connect to the web page, right? And you have to do that for different ports that you need to expose from the VM. Not if they are local to the VM, so you can still test loads of content locally on the VM, but you would have to do that for the VM. And I've been using the command line interface connection to SSH, but if you want to use the Docker engine on your on your VM, on your host, remotely, you would have to do the same for the Docker engine so that you can connect, let's say from your command line or from your local environment to the Docker engine running on your host on Azure. I'm not showing that today, but it's the same concept. Then you can see that our Docker host 2, which is this Docker Ubuntu VM I created, is available. And so in the same way, if I wanted it to be able to show HTTP content, I would need to do that, which is add an endpoint, .at, and that's it. Okay, it's going to be created. So that's a basic way, that's the first step, let's say, creating the Docker host on Azure, ready to run with the Docker extension so that you could then control it from the Microsoft Azure dashboard or the CLI client. And then you have a Docker environment that is ready to run, and you decide to continue to run and so on. So this is one way. There's also more, let's say, complex or ready-to-run services that are available on Azure. And for instance, we've been running Nginx. So you have a ready-to-run Nginx container. You have a catalog of Docker applications on Azure, so you can see Jenkins, Mongo, maybe a number of them, so some more complex or backend services that they are running to, and Elasticsearch and so on. This is something that is going to grow. And the idea is that, okay, I know I need to run Nginx, so I'm going to provision this, which is an Ubuntu server, the Docker engine extension. So I showed you how you could add that on a VM, and I showed you how the ready-to-run Docker host is basically this, the Ubuntu server that Docker engine extension managed by Microsoft Azure. And then the official image for Nginx, and it's going to run already. So I can run through creation again, but it's very similar to what you've seen with the image. You give it a name, which is VM. You have a user and HTTP password, choose where it's running, and that's it. And what you get is what I have here. So I've done this exactly, and I have the Docker engine VM that is running. And of course it has the Docker extension. But it also has something running already, which is managing content. IP address, I'm going to connect. Copy. I'm going to connect again. Let's connect on this one. And again, I think it's my oh, so I already have something running, which is Nginx, and that's part of the provisioning process, right? When you run that image, or if you get the data. So what do I have here? I have a VM that is running Nginx already, so container, and this is a very simple example, just having Nginx, but you can imagine that as the catalog grows, you could have more complex solutions that you should solve it. And it's running on port 80 and 443, so yes. And also you have an endpoint. So you remember as you have the HTTP endpoint to ADM endpoint. You have to do it, but this is pre-configured. So in a way, you could do it yourself, but this is something that is going to be ready to run, and the components also, it's because it has components that just actually to have my content. So of course, I got a forbidden, and because it comes with nothing in terms of website. And so the way to use it is that you have a local directory on the host that is mapped to this engine information running, this engine container running. And if you put content in there, then it's going to serve it from the container. So the way to see that is if I do inspect on this container that is running, I will see something like that. Alright, I'm getting tons of stuff, but I see there's a volume here. And the volume is actually mounted on the host. So the same volume that is on the host to the share HTML is actually mounted inside the content. So I should be able to do something like this. Do the user share using HTML index. I'm going to create you can see that product HTML code possible. Just to have a new web page. And it's working. So it's serving the content, and I mean, if I want to quickly deploy static HTML website, this is something you can do in minutes, even quick uploading the content to the host and so on. So this is to show you another way to get started using from Azure, which is using a component that is not just a host page run, but is already one container running, and image, and it allows you to get started quickly, but also possibly with the next level is adding this component and another one, and adding something people in there that is more interesting than this and as we move forward, so this is really kind of an entry point to Docker on Azure. This is the individual level, but we also focus into adding more complex Docker services and applications. So what I did when I was doing the presentation, we saw something called the DCR, that's the Docker Trusted Registry. And Docker Trusted Registry is part of that we call chip design, your chip plan. And it's a registry for images that is user-based